there is a budget line 1011, the office of the president, that is making headlines, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in the news, they are claiming that the president and his deputy have already exceeded the expenditure for the year, Mr. Speaker. What people are not noting is that this supplementary budget is to a budget that already existed, a budget that had been formed. In that budget line 1011, Mr. Speaker, there is a very curious budget of Nairobi Metropolitan Services, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, in the last parliament, every time when we were passing the budget, I did stand in my place and comment that Kenyans, in their own wisdom, in 2010, decided to separate the national government and the county governments. The county unit of Nairobi is a semi-autonomous unit, Mr. Speaker. This unit, NMS, is taking up close to 13 billion in this budget that we're talking about, in the office of the president, Mr. Speaker. So even as we are critiquing the expenditure in the office of the president, we've got to remind ourselves of the curious situation that we got ourselves when the previous government was not able to meet its obligations of the Big Four. They were not able to live up to the Vision 2030, and they devolved their functions all the way down to the work of putting up cabros in this city, Mr. Speaker. The very curious issue of Nairobi Metropolitan Services, also known as NMS, being one of the biggest messes that this city has seen from the time of the commissions in the Moi era, Mr. Speaker. So